What's up everybody, Couch Millis here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video, and in this video we got a lot to talk about. We gotta talk about new skins and a free gun buddy you can get. We gotta talk about rank changes, duelist buffs potentially incoming, and just a lot more. I mean, there's really a lot to talk about in this video, so I'm gonna waste no more time and jump right in. But if you want something more to help you improve, and you've been struggling to get to Diamond, Immortal, Radiant, or any rank, you gotta go check out the GameLeap website where we have high quality, in-depth guides, fully edited, designed to help you improve. So for those of you who are struggling and want to get to the next level of rank, you gotta go check it out right now down below. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now the first thing that we need to talk about is the fact that everyone will be receiving a gun buddy for your end of the year reward. And no, unfortunately, it's not a Riot gun buddy according to Valorant leaks, but it is actually this present gun buddy. So moving on to the next story, we're gonna talk about the fact that Snowball Fight is back. So for those of you who missed out last year or really loved it, then you finally get to play it again. People voted for it, and yeah, Snowball Fight won. So yeah, deck the halls, baby, and it's gonna be live until January 11th. So get your white powdery substance addiction fix until then. Now, the next thing that we gotta talk about are the brand new globe or snow globe skins that are for the winter season. And specifically, I like that gun buddy and the melee weapon. It's actually pretty cool, but in general, I'm not the biggest fan of like these see-through kind of moving art inside. I don't know, that's just me, but definitely let me know what you think about these type of skins down below. I'm still pretty excited about the melee weapon and that gun buddy, but I'm never gonna buy that shit. I'm too poor for that, but definitely let me know if you like these skins or don't like them and why down below. Now, the next thing that we need to talk about is actually the new Run It Back bundle, and it features all these guns. Hooray! I guess a lot of people are really pissed off by specifically the Ghost and a lot of the guns in it. It's kind of like a bargain bin freaking Run It Back bundle. But honestly, I do like the sniper rifle a lot in this bundle. I missed out on it the first time and it hasn't appeared in my shop, so I might just buy the bundle just for that. But definitely let me know if you like these or dislike these. I mean, there's a lot of guns that I think deserve to be in the Run It Back bundle, right? There's a lot of guns that are like fan favorites, but I almost think that Riot wouldn't want to put those guns in a Run It Back bundle because they would rather people pay full price for them when they come into their store. So they're gonna put, you know, a little bit of bargain bin type stuff in the shop. But moving on to the next story that we gotta talk about little changes to ranked. Valorant tweeted out this quote: "Another present for you today. Although we're happy with the state of match balance after the 5-stack changes, queue times were longer than we'd like. Today we're able to make changes to matchmaking for all regions that we expect to reduce queue times by nearly half." Now, that's freaking amazing because I tried to freaking 5-stack with some of my buddies, and yeah, we were in a queue for like 18 plus minutes. It just took way too goddamn long, and I can't normally play with these buddies, so I was really excited to play with them, but I didn't really want to play with them anymore because I felt like I was responsible for making these queues like, you know, nearly half an hour long, and I didn't want any piece of that. I'm not gonna lie. Now 5-stack queue is back on, and it's actually realistic to play it, so I am very excited. Definitely let me know how your experience with 5-stack queues have been. Have you been in very long queues? Have you been in short queues? Let me know, and are you excited about this change? The last thing that we gotta talk about is actually some interesting wording that was in the specific Riot released article talking about the Yoru changes, where they talk about changes that they will implement to duelists, or rather what duelists need or what they think they need. And I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna talk about what this means for the future of duelist balance. Quote: "We've learned that in addition to our duelists needing to offer something unique to the field, they also need to have a strong baseline value that any team at any round can rely on in order to maintain strong viability on any team composition. Yoru's payoff dream plays seem to only happen after rounds of conditioning the enemy, which can leave him to be ineffective for longer than we'd like. This means a couple of things, and it's actually really interesting into the mind of Riot about their balances, especially for duelists in the future. First off, with duelists, they want duelists to, one, have a strong baseline of value and allow teams to rely on them, plus they want them to all be viable in any team composition. That's really interesting to me, and it really sets the precedent for Yoru's buffs, and I do think that the big elephant in the room is definitely Phoenix, who in Champions really underperformed, and I think that a lot of people would argue that he doesn't have strong viability in any team composition, and his baseline or his strong baseline of value is non-existent. So I do think that his baseline needs to be raised, and I think that Riot would agree with that assessment. And if they want every single duelist to at the very least be strong and reliable in any composition, then he's definitely the weakest link, especially after Yoru gets these big buffs. The next thing that they do say is about dream plays and conditioning the enemy. So they don't want characters that require you to consistently like make a fake play or consistently feign a bad move only to pull off that amazing play later on down the line. They would much rather a character be able to be effective just right off the bat baseline, not having to kind of trick the enemies or set up that perfect scenario. It's just you could do your thing and it works every single time, which I think makes it so future duelists are going to be a little bit less creative than some of the other roles in particular, but they're going to be more reliable, and they're probably going to try to do something where duelists always have like a split of pick rate, and instead of making duelists the center of metas, it makes a lot more sense to make duelists complement to whatever meta is being actually created by the controllers, by the initiators, and by the sentinels. Now definitely let me know what you think about this interesting information coming from Riot about duelist balance, and what character do you think needs buffs right away? Who's #1 that you think needs buffs? I want to hear your opinion about that down below, and go to the GameLeap website if you want to improve, if you want to surpass your rank, and you've been struggling, having a hard time getting past whatever elo hell you're in. Definitely go check it out right now down below. But thank you so much for coming by. Hope you enjoyed this video. I love your faces, and I'll see you next time.